Hey Taurus, how are you doing? I really hope you guys are doing good. I hope November has been good to you. We are more than halfway through the month, and this is going to be a pop-up love reading. It will apply to your sun, moon, Venus, rising. If you know your north node is in Taurus, it will apply to that as well. Let's see. So we're going to do singles. Then I'm going to do attached. Then we're going to do is complicated situationships, and we're going to end it with single. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to lay out energy for two people. Person one and person two. Now, Bull Gang, you decide which side you fall on. That's what my nosiness ends and you begin. You decide which one is you, and I would be really interested to know which side you guys fall on. So please tell me. I want to know. I am nosy. Okay. So the first part that we're going to do is lay out your mind space for person one and person two. Right? Let me just give these cards a quick shuffle. I have already pre-shuffled, but if you've been here with me since the beginning, you know I do this every single time. All right, what we got going on for my single bulls? Single bull gang. This is where I fall at as a bull. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's going on with singles? Because our single bulls, I want y'all to know. Let me tell you something. This could be residual energy. This could be the past. This could be a new person that's coming in. It could be all of that. I really hope y'all don't hear that dog in the background. My neighbor is babysitting a dog, so I really hope it's not gonna come through as a background noise. Hopefully not. All right. Let's see. Person one is truth be told. We love us some honesty, don't we, Taurus? All right, so this is number 5. It's about instability, conflict, but we'll clarify with tarot. And then for person 2, their mind space is mending, and it's the number 7. So they want they're looking at it as potential or some ambition here. So it's kind of feeling like person 1 right now, like what I'm picking up on is person 1 really feels like something has been hidden from them about this past person. If this is a past person, like I said, we're going to figure that out. But it feels like this is some past energy for my singles. Person 1, this situation from your past was full of conflict, some instability here. Probably something that could never get off the ground. Somebody wearing a mask, not showing their true colors. One person could see through that. Like an open window to the soul of the other person. The other person may have felt like you probably were reading their mind or something. Somebody here probably feels somebody got a spell on them or something. I don't think that's the case. Anyways, let's pull out the soul's message for person 1. There's this happiness. Okay? Happiness reads, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So person 1 wants some truth, and right now they're focused on moving forward. Person 2 has doubt, obviously. Doubt is, I release the need to know all the answers. Person 1, mind space is truth be told. Person 1, somebody here want to speak their truth and they want some truth. They feel like they don't know everything there is to know. This chapter is unclosed. Right now they focused on trying to be happy. Person 1 could be older than person 2. Somebody in this relationship is older than the other person. Person 1 is more emotionally open. They probably a real free spirit or something like that. Yeah, I got Queen of Wands. Whoever person 1 is, they look good. And they're confident. This person is charismatic and charming and all that stuff. Like, they're very charming people. A very charming person. They get a lot of attention. But they're not, like, I don't know if y'all ever heard the Wale song, but he like, she take pride in going out and getting hollered at and saying nah. So this is that type of person who they know that they're attractive, but it doesn't go to their head. Like, to them, they don't feel like they should get credit for it. Okay. So this person doesn't feel the need to use their looks to get what they want. And I feel like person 2 is really attracted to person 1. I mean, person 1 is attractive, whoever this is, male or female, you look good. I'm good. I look fine. That's person 1. And another thing I'm picking up about person 1 is that they are content being single. They got a tribe, like they're doing something where they have like support around them, like people that care about them. They just have experienced life. With this owl here, they have a lot of wisdom about life. Even if I know their person 1 is older than person 2, but I'm not saying as far as like being 75 or older. Just this could be people in their 20s, and this person over here just is like maybe late 20s, the other person early 20s, and whatever, however that falls, you get what I'm saying? But this person 1, they've experienced different relationships. They probably were married before, or they've had more experience to get to know themselves as a person when they're in relationships. So they know what they bring to the table. They know their shortcomings and they have worked on them, type of person. For the second card out is the Queen of Cups. So not only is this person a go-getter, they probably got their own business. Charming, look good, get attention, focused. They also are emotionally open and very intuitive. This person is emotionally stable, and they bring a lot to the table over here. It's kind of one of the things like being, why they single. They've had a lot happen to them in the past, though. You got the Fool card. Want to take a risk. Like really going towards things that make you happy. This person right here is a free spirit. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with water sign Taurus, so you have them on your mind, or somebody with fire in their chart, like Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But right now I'm picking up on some Aquarian energy. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or it could be an Aquarius here cross-watching. You know your business. Last card out is the Strength card in reverse. Person 1 is giving up. There could be a Virgo involved here too. Person 1 has been, they're on a journey to self-discovery in a sense. Like, they do care about what's going on with this past person. They care, but right now they know that they've offered up what they can offer up, and they just don't feel like this is ever going to come to be, in a sense. This is kind of like, this whole single one feels like somebody that's in no contact to it. Feels like you haven't spoken to this person from your past in a long time, but whoever person 1 is, it's still some residual energy here. You feeling like you're not going to be able to get what you want, so they're giving up on relationships maybe. Person 1, if this is you, Taurus, as a single one, with having all of this stuff you bring to the table and being free-spirited and open and all these things, I would advise to not give up right now, but that's just because I'm looking at this person energy. This person 1 is a catch, okay? Okay, so person 2, we have mending, and this, like I said, this is a younger person, and they're feeling really nostalgic about person 1. It's like they've dreamed of the possibilities that could be. They want to fix whatever happened in the past, and they see the potential in it, but something has stopped. They have some doubt for some reason. They're juggling. Person 2 may not be as financially stable as person 1. So person 2 is waiting on money, in a sense. Like, Taurus, whoever this is, they gonna come back around. I feel like I just get this energy of coming back around. They're juggling a lot, but mainly they're trying to get their finances in order. Whoever person 2 is, they want to bring some to the table. they've been stressing about this. They could be in another situation, but it may just be financially based, and they're trying to separate themselves from that. Yeah, got a Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with another earth sign, because we got these coins over here. Yeah, you could be dealing with another earth sign. They want to come towards you. They want to give you something stable, but that's on hold right now. They can't talk to you about it yet. Like Queen of Pentacles. This side over here is an earth sign. So who person 2 is, they're either a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. They see person 1 as just like marriage material. Whether you're a man or a woman, person 2 is looking at person 1 like you could be, you may be too good for me. You on this grown-up status, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, in a sense. I'm still trying to figure me out. I haven't gotten to that king-queen status. I'm right now in the night energy, trying to build. I've got Knight of Cups in reverse. Not only do this person want to bring money to the table, they could owe you something. Got Queen of Swords in reverse. Right now they got you blocked, and person 2 is the blocker. So person 2 is in this energy of, I'm just gonna have this not exist in my life until I figure out what I got going on. So there is no contact between you and whoever this person is. So person 1 is under the impression that it's just done. Person 1 is kind of like, that was the last bit for me. I'm good on stuff like this. I don't want to deal with any more situations. I'm tired of conflict. I want my life to be full of people that are honest. I want my tribe to be honest. This person 1 is picking their friends like they pick their fruit. They're being very selective now. They picking their partners like they pick their fruit. They're being selective. They just don't want anything to come in to their path that stops them from being happy. Person 2, though, hasn't let this go. They don't, on their end, they thinking that I can manifest this if I get my finances together, and if I can figure out how to be vulnerable. Person 2 is not an emotional person. Or there's somebody that don't like dealing with emotions. They look at them as messy. Let's say we got the Knight of Cups in reverse. They've been wanting to come forward with an offer. Like, they've been wanting to come forward and say how they feel, but they just haven't gotten there yet. Like, person 1 got 2 queens on their side. The only upright queen on this side is the Queen of Pentacles, which again, I feel like it's just Taurus showing up in this reading, and also confirming that it could literally be 2 earth signs in this single situation, okay? So, like I said, person 2, they don't really know which direction to take it in. They would love to fix it, but they feel like the only way to fix it is about money. And being able to tap into their emotions. They really mainly focused on the financial aspects of it, because they don't feel like they have as much as person 1. They feel like person 1 is very well off, and they want to be able to offer them something. I'm also picking up that person 2 could be the type where they want to have a little bit of power in the relationship, and that may sound bad, but what I'm trying to say is they're the type where they want to know that they're needed. Like, they don't want to be with somebody, like, you know how I say one person's a millionaire and the other person isn't working. I don't make nowhere close to that type of money, and they feel like they're replaceable. They want to have a little bit of power so they don't feel replaceable in person 1's life. But what person 2 doesn't understand is that person 1 is really emotionally mature and secure in themselves, and that's just not who they are. They have a very strong will, and they're wise beyond their years. Like, they've experienced enough to know that the grass ain't green on the other side. So they don't just leave people based on money. Side 1 person don't even have nothing over here about money. They really don't probably even care about it. They just more care about being happy and being in something that's passionate and loving, something where they can be themselves and be just as free in the relationship, and also be able to depend on a person to give up some of themselves to a person to be vulnerable. That's person 1. Person 2 is in this 3D energy of I have. That's what their whole identity is based on. What do I have? Okay. Now let me do a moonology message for person 1, and we're gonna do it for person 2, and then I'm gonna move on to attached, okay? Person 1, balance spirituality with practicality. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, but person 1, we got Aries over here. I mean, we got Aquarius, we have a Leo, and then we got Pisces energy. And so for person 1, this whole balance spirituality with practicality, I feel like person 1 goes back and forth between, I really think that old relationship could be possible, and they can get excited about it, and then they all of a sudden tell themselves, oh no, I need to be down to earth about this. Like, I need to be practical. If it was going to be something, it would have been something. I think that they go kind of back and forth in between wanting to dream of the possibility of that person being back in their lives, because both of y'all, whatever this was, this person from your past, my single Taurus, y'all had a bond. You definitely had a bond. Like, it wasn't like, however this ended, I feel like y'all, for some reason, y'all are in separation, but and person 1 is single, not talking to anyone, or whoever you are in this scenario. You guys took a break, and you're probably feeling like that person never cared. Whoever person 1 is probably think person 2 just never cared, and that's not true. Person 2 still care. Person 2, it says step out of your comfort zone. And this is North Node. Okay? So if you are identifying with person 2 in this reading, go and Google your North Node. Okay? Step out of your comfort zone, and whatever your North Node is, follow that. Okay? All right. Let me timestamp this, and we're going to move on to couples, all right? Who are attached couples. Messages do we have from my Tauruses that are attached at the hip, ball, and chain? Let's see. Mind space for my attached Tauruses. All right. Person 1. Okay. Person 1. We have Yin. Yin is the number 2, partnerships, balance, or there could be some division. And then for person 2, we have fork in the road. We have number 4 here, so we're talking about stability and balance. Both of you guys, whoever, person 1 or person 2, regardless of which side you fall on, this is about balancing things out. This is about making things right. Person 1, Yin. Feeling incomplete right now, feeling like something's missing from you. Let's see. Person 2 not knowing which direction to take. This is for this, the people I'm picking up on, person 1 and person 2 for my attached bulls, you guys kind of like where opposites attract, but you worked so well together. You just really worked so well together. You have good times together. Y'all, this person is fun. Y'all have good times together. It's a lot of love and light. So side 1, person 1, whatever you want to call it, we own 1, okay? It's doubt. For their message, the soul's message. So soul's message is doubt, and it says, I release the need to know all the answers. What's going on here? Then side 2, person 2, is growth. Growth reads, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the shuffle in. Person 1 is feeling like this situation can't be mended, cannot be repaired. This has been a long-standing relationship. Something has happened, Tower moment, maybe in the past. A lot of conflict. They're tired of it. They want some balance in their lives. Whoever person one is, they looking at this relationship as something that they've taken a hit several times emotionally. That dang on Tower keeps showing up for person one. Let's go ahead and get to it though. First card out is the Death card in reverse. I don't want this to end. Three of Cups though. There's some outside interference. Ace of Wands. Four of Cups in reverse. All right, person one. Person one is feeling like this relationship cannot, it's hard to repair it. They have doubt that it will be repaired. They feel like person two is their other half though. Like it's a balance that they're missing when they're not in this relationship. They don't want it to end, but something has happened, and that's involving a third party situation. Somebody here got a drinking problem too. So they like to celebrate a little bit too damn much. And when they do, it start causing issues in the relationship. They could have some type of substance abuse problems, and when they hang out and they get under influence, they do things that disrespect the relationship. Any other time, they don't do that. Person one is feeling passionate about person two. They love them to feel like they can build with them. They like talking to them. There's a lot of communication between you guys. Like person one feels like person two is their best friend, but for whatever reason, person one is in this energy of feeling like regardless of how much emotion I give you, it's not going to change the fact I need to walk away from you. Yeah, they feel like it's too much stuff being hidden. It's too much shit being hidden. Person one is like, I just can't go forward because of some type of dishonesty. Person two, first card out, Eight of Swords. Second card, Ten of Cups. Yeah, we are like y'all. Not only are y'all in a relationship, somebody had married and got kids together. Y'all have known each other for a long time. We got Six of Cups. This person over here, it's a lot of emotions between y'all. Eight of Cups. See, got the Fool at the bottom. Person two, whoever this is, they actually feel like this could be worked on if they make a lot of changes. They feel like regardless of what they do though, person one isn't going to trust them again. And the reason they feel like that is because they don't trust themselves. They know they have some things about them that need to change. They know they have some inner work that they need to do, but they don't want to lose somebody that's a really good friend to them. This relationship has been going on for over 6 years. It's very long. It's a long-term relationship. It was very satisfying in the beginning. Like I said, you guys, whatever this is for this attachment, outside of just being married or a long-standing couple, y'all both have deep feelings for each other. But person one has this major card over here where this relationship, for whatever reason, isn't ending, and they kind of feel like they do want to leave it, but at the same time they want to stay, and they may want to stay because of the kids. Person two, whoever person two is, you've done a lot of sneaky stuff. And what I mean by that is you've done things as far as like, how can I put this? Y'all, you know the relationships where people are dating and then one of the partners decides they're not happy, but instead of communicating their unhappiness to their partner so they can work on it, they find other stuff to entertain them. They find other people to get the emotional support from. This is what person two did. And this is what they know they need to stop doing. They really need to stop thinking that their wish fulfillment is somewhere else. They really got to stop thinking that, because person one is the balance for you. This yin, person two supposed to be the yang, but person two is at the fork in the road all the damn time. They constantly having inner conflicts about, is there something better out there, when they need to really sit their ass down and work on their grass on their own side. This person over here has this grass is green on the other side mentality, and they need to grow. But they also know they need to grow. Now, as far as putting in the work to grow, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to put in the work. That's the damn problem. They need to focus on some type of spiritual practice, something to get themselves grounded, work on their self-esteem so that when people get them attention, it doesn't bother them. Person 1, I mean, stop drinking to deal with this. Stop. I'm seeing somebody at nighttime after all their stuff is done, they done got, and everybody going to sleep or something, that they looking forward to a glass of wine or something just to take the edge off. Listen, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but you're not wrong. You're not, okay, I ain't gonna take that. You're not wrong for being, you can sit in the hurt is what I'm trying to say. Person 1. Person 1 is just kind of in this period of just not wanting to think about it because they feel like the best thing to do is to leave it. Because this person ain't gonna do me right. I want some balance in my life. They feel person 1 feels the division. They doubt that it's gonna get better. They want it to end, but for whatever reason, they're still stuck here. They keep repeating the cycle with this person. The sex is good. That's one problem for person 1. Person 2 knows that what they did messed up what they had with their family. They know it. Now, Taurus, you could be dealing with a water sign, and I mean specifically Scorpio, or this could be. Nope, I'm picking up on water sign, or could be dealing with an air sign. You could have an air sign that's stressing. If you're person 2 that did all that craziness and got some growth we need to do, you know, nothing's wrong with you. We all at our places in our journey. But person 2, you could have had a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini feeling really anxious, having anxiety attacks about this relationship because of things that you've done. You could in person 1, if you're person 1 Taurus, you could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody with fire heavily in their charts. You got a Scorpio over here, like I said. So fire signs, we got the Leo, we got Sagittarius and Aries. Now let me go ahead and get these moon messages so we can move on, y'all. Person 1, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, again, water showing up. Person 1 could have a lot of water in their chart. They could be real emotional and intuitive. They probably can sense when something ain't right. Person 2, balance spirituality with practicality. Pisces energy over here, okay? Pisces, what Pisces represents in astrology for person 2, if you're picking up on that being you. Pisces, they incorporate aspects from every sign prior to them. This is what it means about growth. Start tapping into those lessons and things that you learned. Start rebuilding yourself as a new person. It's never too late to do a wholesale return over for your mind and for yourself, okay? All right, let me timestamp, and we're gonna move on to it's complicated and all that good stuff. And when I say it's complicated and all that good stuff, listen, y'all, whatever we have to, whatever we go through on our journey, I feel like everything is divinely guided. And it's all of it is for a reason. And if things are here to serve our highest good, even if they hurt, that's all that good stuff to me. All right. What's going on with my Tauruses and situationships? Things that are complicated. Situationships. Complicated. What's going on in mind space? Okay, let's stop here. What's going on with person 1? Where are they at? the fates. Number 8, rewards and progress. Something that's infinite, something that's going to go on and go on. It's that energy. Person 2, we have yang. Somebody wanting some new energy in a situation, a new beginning. As if it's with person 1, I don't know. We're going to find it out. All right, what is it? Soul's message for person 1. Soul's message for person 1. Sometimes we take that. Friendship. Okay. Friendship is I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Y'all start out as friends. Get these cards. Okay, soul's message for person 2. Soul's message for person 2. Taurus is on situationships and things that are just complicated. Balance for person 2. Balance reads, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Let's see. What's going on with person 1? Got the sun in reverse. Rewards in progress. Rewards in progress. King of Pentacles in reverse. Right, Taurus, you're showing up in your reading. For your situationship, or whoever side this is, you got the 3 of Cups. And the Ace of Wands for person 1. Like I said, this started out, and either you guys met through friends, like through mutual friends, or some type of group activity that you were participating in, or you were friends and have been friends for a period of time. Person 1 really feels like this situation has they feel like they could be happy with this person. They feel like it's fate that you guys ran into each other, okay? So person 1 is more of on the trying to be in positive energy here. The thing that makes it a situationship or makes it complicated is that person 1 feels like they're not getting the commitment. They're not getting somebody giving them a solid foundation. So they feel like they're being used. Okay, they feel like they're being used maybe for some money. Yeah, they feel like they're not getting no emotional support. It's an emotional roller coaster with person number 2. They feel like they're coming out of this energy, or they're in this energy of thinking, maybe this ain't for me. Maybe this was just supposed to be a good time. Y'all probably hooked up while y'all were together having drinks or doing something solo or separate from the group, both of y'all, and then try to turn it into something. They're trying to make a choice. Whoever person 1 is, they're trying to decide how to move forward, but it feels like it definitely is a situationship, and it's a lot of passion in it. So as long as y'all having sex, y'all good. It's kind of how this person 1 feels. As long as we having sex and we laughing and we joking and we drinking and whatever we do, we having a good time, things are great. But other than that, no. They feel like they need to cut through and get to the real part of it to decide, I know at this point we can't go back to being friends, but I feel like this person is my soulmate in a certain way. They want more. Person 1 wants more. they just don't think that person 2 wants to give that to them. They don't think person 2 will offer it to them. And they could be thinking that because of their financial station in life. Whoever person 1 is, they don't have a lot as far as money goes. So they focus on the 3D a lot. They're focused on outward appearance. You could be dealing with a Leo, person 1. Yeah, we got fire energy over here. And you could also, yeah, Leo. I'm picking up on Leo for situationships. Or somebody with Leo heavily in their chart. Whoever it was, it started off as a friendship, though. Now, for person 2, we have Yang. They maybe want to put some new energy in it, maybe want to balance, so they want balance in their lives. So let's find out what that means. 5 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Side 2 may be my Tauruses. I don't know. I'm just thinking because all these pentacles and energy. We also have the Ace of Swords upright. Person 2 does not feel like this relationship is something that they can, they don't feel like this is the one for them. Let me say, they don't feel like person 1 is the one. There's been some conflict in the past. Person 1, I don't know what happened with y'all to make it complicated, even though y'all are friends, but it's like, as soon as y'all crossed over that friendship threshold, drama started. You weren't like the friend before. Like the song that's coming to my mind is Music, Soul Child, Half Crazy. So it's like, as soon as we became friends, I mean, we stopped being friends, like how he sang the song, the moment we kissed, I knew that things were different immediately. You know, like, person that used to be cool, and all of a sudden trip about everything, all of a sudden upset about everything. So it's like, as soon as, the reason that person 2 is not reciprocating or trying to make this a relationship for person 1 is because they're like, they miss it being a friendship too, but they know there's really no going back, because with all these ones, they're sexually attracted to person 1. Person 1 is sexually attracted to them. There's just too much sexual energy and tension, but it has created conflict. It has caused the relationship to become unstable. And money, you know, as far as money wise, person 1 has more money in there, but they focus on materialism. Person 2, they focused on getting enough to survive. You know, they're not focused on impressing people or anything like that, but they also don't want to build with person 1 like that anymore. They wish that they wouldn't have crossed the line. So for our situationships with Tauruses, this was some friends that, 2 friends that decided to do more, thinking they could be friends with benefits. And now one person is like, both people feel like they wish they wouldn't have done it. But there's one person that's looking at it as, how do we mend it? And then person 2 is looking at it as, I need to find my balance, because this is not something I'm gonna work on. This is not something that I'm gonna be investing time in like that anymore. Like, we should have just stayed where we were. They trying to find some balance in their life. They're trying to balance the situation out by not losing their friend who feels like y'all were fated for each other. And now person 1 even feels like this is just done. Person 2 feels like they already had the clarity they need. They really feel like there's no going back to being friends. So there's really no use in spending my time on this. Like, there's really no use in trying to build it into something like a marriage or a commitment like person 1 is thinking that they deserve. Like, person 1 feels like, I thought that we would be more. I feel like we went from being friends to being fuck buddies. And that's the first thing that came to my head. Sorry, but that's the truth. That we would end up being married. Like, they thought this was a soulmate union. And person 2 is kind of like, no, I want something new in my life. I want to start over fresh. And person 2 is kind of willing to still be friends, but they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to get it back on that, on an even keel. They don't know. Neither one of y'all know. That's the sad part about it, which is why it's a situationship, right? Now, let's do a Moonology message. Let's see. Moonology message for person one. Some fire energy in here. I got a lot of earth. Got a king and a knight. Person one, have faith in your dreams. I'm feeling like person one is going to be more focused on rebuilding their life in another way, in another direction. If this doesn't work out, they're feeling like if I just kind of ignore it, I'm not trying to push it, that we can come back together and we will be able to build what I want. And that could be possible. Person two, the answers you need are coming. Person two could have, could be Virgo or something, because yeah, we do have a full moon in Gemini, so it's some duality to person two. But the reason I said Virgo is because Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, and for whatever reason that came to mind, it's one of those things where person two could change their mind. They're not set in stone. They don't have any major cards over here. This is temporary energy. This is just how they're feeling at this time. So person two could decide that, you know, could change their mind based on some type of information they receive or something that happens. They'll get the answer to be able to rebalance this. So I feel like person two is going to try to fix this. Okay. Now let's move on to no contact. My goodness. All right. Last but certainly not least, no contact. What is in the mind space on Tauruses that are in contact with a new person? What's going on with Taureans that are not in contact with a person? See, Taurus. We got blessed as the mind frame here, mind space. Number 4, balance. Stability. Let's see what we got going for person 2. The fates. Got number 8 here. Wanted some improvement. Hold on, y'all. Now let's do the soul's message for person 1. Message from your higher self. Things that need to be, something that needs to be said, something that needs to be paid attention to for this no contact situation. You got grief for person 1. Grief is, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Person 2, got friendship. Friendship says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Person 1 is waiting on a sign. Both of you are spiritually inclined. Like you guys are into astrology. And maybe y'all bonded over astrology. Like something that's esoteric. Person 1 feels lonely. without person 2. They feeling lonely. They feel like this is just not going to ever come back together. Maybe waiting on a sign. They're focusing on their inner work. They're working on the inner child, whoever person 1 is. They're working on abandonment issues. I picked that up very heavily. They have they've been left a lot, and that triggers them. This triggered them. This separation triggered person 1. First card out is the Wheel of Fortune. Second card is the 8 of Cups. Got the 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Person 1. If you person 1 and you here, listen up. And this is a no contact situation. I mean, y'all probably haven't talked. It could be years. It could be maybe 10 months. It could be some time that has passed since y'all last communicated. Either way, person 1. Like I said, person 1 was waiting for a sign, right? They either did something where they reached out or something happened, and they were waiting to know if they can make forward movement again, if this could come back together. But person 1 now is thinking that it's going to be in the divine going to bring us back together. Like, if I get this, it'll be a stroke of luck. Person 1 wants, it's like I said, they feel like this they person. Whoever person 2 is, they like, that's my person, that's my soulmate. It could, like, something, they feel like they've been tied to this person for a long time, and they feel like if they got this relationship back on track, that they will be complete. Whoever person 1 is, it's like a feeling of completion here, and they think that it will be just complete wish fulfillment. They want to go towards it so bad. Like I said, they right now where they are is not the worst place to be, but they feel like they want this, but they know that if they don't, they know if they try to keep going after it, they keep trying to pursue the person, that it's just going to make them run away. They be like, if I continue to push, you're going to just pull away from me. You're just pull away every time. And y'all probably met at work. Whoever person 1 is, they met this person at work. They met them while they were doing something together. And something. Like I said, y'all could be in the same community. Y'all could have met the mutual friends. I'm picking up on work here. Person 1 wants to tell their truth while y'all were talking. So before the separation happened, you guys went no contact. Person 1 feels like they have some things about themselves they want to reveal and they want to be honest about. They don't want to be emotional about it. They're just trying to cut through the bullshit of what happened the last time, set boundaries, and work towards something better. They just want to speak their truth to whoever person 2 is. They just want another chance to speak their truth. Person 2. I don't know if they're sad about it. I don't know how they feel about it. Ooh, I got 3 cards right here, y'all. First out is the Magician for person 2. Second is the Sun. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Swords upright. The Chariot. Huh. All right. So if you're a Taurus and you in no contact, I don't think that's going to be for long based on person 2. Person 1 stepped back for some reason. They feel like if I don't walk away from this, I'm never going to get it. They really feel like that. And they were so... Person 1 is so sad. They wish they would have spoke up. They wish they would have said something. Now, person 2, they feel like this is a soulmate connection. They don't know why this person even wanted to be. They don't even know why this person want to be around them. Whoever person 2 is, they're like very reserved with their emotions. Yeah, they see this person as like a best friend. They see person 1 as their best friend. And since y'all haven't been in communication, they just feel like there's nobody that can touch you. That's kind of what it is. They feel like, with them having a number 8, they feel like this person coming in their life was too good to be true. It's like a reward to them. and they can't believe it. But person one don't know this at all. Person one literally thinks that person two hate them. Person two is trying to figure out how to manifest this. They like, they feel like they need all the support in the world to get it. Like they feel like they got to throw every single thing at this trying to get it back. So person two must have been the one that left it or did some blocking or something, because now we got person one who's doing the blocking. Person one is like, if you ain't coming with no truth, don't come to me at all. If you want to continue to play those same games, I'm just gonna back out. I'm not gonna engage with you. So person one is like, I'm not giving feeling to this no more. Like, I gave so much feeling to it. So I actually came towards you with a lot of feeling. Like, person one poured their heart out to person two, and for whatever reason, it just wasn't reciprocated. But now person two is in the energy of wanting to manifest this. They know what they want to do. They have a plan. They have a plan to get this back on track. So if you are no contact Taurus right now, that's feeling sad and lonely, and you can't get in touch with your person, or you feel like reaching out to your person is going to hurt, it's going to just put you back into being triggered again, they got a plan. They miss you. They miss you too. They really miss you too. Whoever, both of y'all in this situation miss each other. Person two feels like this person could bring them nothing but happiness. Like, when they're around them, or when they were around them, like, they constantly playing in their mind how they felt when y'all were together. It's like a childlike innocence about person one that they love. They love how free-spirited person one is. They like how vulnerable person one is, like how okay they are with people seeing them. They like how person one is just okay with being themselves. They're not looking for acceptance. They just, and this is, person two is not that type. Person two is very reserved. And I feel like they're reserved because look at this card, the Fates. How she kind of covering up and holding herself. She's happy and she's surrounded by a bunch of stars, and having the wings mean that this person, they know they have things about them that are so interesting, but the outside world wouldn't know it. But person one knows it about them. Person one sees them, and that's what they like. They want that comfort back, or that they want person one back. But they're holding back on the message, and they're holding back on that, on offering their love to person one. They're gonna come in. They planning on, like, some type of communication is gonna come in from person two. Like, I mean, from person one is gonna come in. Either side, one of y'all in this situation is going to say something. It's going to come in unexpectedly. It's going to come in very fast. It could also be just from an unlikely, like a way that you never expected to come in, like through social media. Yeah, most likely through social media. You probably don't even, like, person two is going to say something to person one, and person one ain't gonna be like, I didn't even know you knew I existed on this social network. It's gonna be like it could be on Instagram, it could be on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. They're gonna get in touch with person one. Okay, let's do a soul's journey message. That's pretty good for no contact. And it's gonna be around this time, around here, maybe up and through December or January. Person one thinks about person two at night a lot. And you're doing it in opposite ways. Like, person two thinks about person one when they're having a bad day or something's going on. They think of them to kind of remind themselves that I can't be too bad if that person like me. That's kind of person two is holding on to person one in that way, but not talking to him. I don't know why. I don't know what this no contact is about. But they do know, person two know, in order to go to person one, they're going to have to come with some honesty. Both of them going to need to come with honesty. It feels like both sides need to speak their truth. Person two needs to speak their emotional truth. Person one needs to be honest about why they did or said certain things. Okay, anyways, message for person one: a new start is coming. But I'm telling y'all, person 2 is going to say something. Because they looking at this as something that is like the infinity symbol. You know how it is never, it's enduring. They feel like person 1 loyal as fuck. They feel like this person will never leave my side. I know it. I don't know why they left. I had no idea, y'all. Tell me what the fuck is going on here. Okay, person 2. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Ain't that crazy? I can't make this up, I promise y'all. Person 2, they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure out, and then the full moon is in Cancer on this card. So remember I told you they having a problem with expressing their emotions? Remember I said that? They're going to figure out how to do it. Person 1 ain't going to see it coming. Person 1 is probably going to get this message, phone call, or something. It's going to be an electronic way of speaking, though, or telephonically or something. They're going to get this and they're not going to believe it. Person 1 is not going to believe it. Okay, Taurus. That's all I have for y'all. Thank you, and so much love. Bye, y'all. See you next time.